Imagine a future where the skies are filled with massive machines, transporting people, delivering military cargo, or patrolling entire borders, all without a pilot on board. Now stop for a second and realize that future is already here. Think you've seen it all when it comes to aerial technology? Think again. The drones you're about to see will make those little camera quadcopters look like toys. But what exactly makes these drones so impressive? And which ones are leading the charge in revolutionizing how we fly, transport, and defend? Get ready for a jaw-dropping journey through the 10 largest drones in the world. Some are flying over cities, others are crossing oceans on top-secret military missions. And yes, there's even one as big as a commercial airliner. Stick with me to the end, because number 1 on this list will defy everything you thought a drone could be. You'll see why these giants aren't just real, they're shaping our future. EHang 216. Launched in 2018, the EHang 216 is one of the most iconic passenger drones in operation today. Built by Chinese company EHang, this fully autonomous air taxi was designed to tackle urban mobility in large cities, offering high-end tech and functionality without the need for a pilot. It's powered by 16 electric motors arranged on 8 arms, with 2 rotors per arm. This provides full flight redundancy, meaning it can stay stable and safe even if one or more motors fail. It reaches a top speed of about 80 miles per hour, 130 kilometers per hour, and has a range of approximately 22 miles, 35 kilometers per charge. Perfect for short direct trips across urban areas. The aircraft weighs about 800 pounds, 360 kilograms, and supports up to 485 pounds, 220 kilograms of payload, enough for 2 adult passengers. It measures 18.4 feet, 5.6 meters, wide and 5.6 feet, 1.7 meters tall, with a futuristic design, wide windows, and a lightweight carbon composite body. What's most fascinating, it flies entirely on its own. Passengers don't control anything, they just choose their destination, and the onboard system handles everything from takeoff to landing using GPS, proximity sensors, and artificial intelligence. The EHang 216 has completed over 30,000 test flights across countries like China, Norway, South Korea, and the UAE. It's been tested for passenger transport, medical delivery, urban patrols, and even emergency response. Culturally, it's become a symbol of the shift from traditional aviation to autonomous flight. It was the first passenger drone approved for commercial testing in China and has been showcased at global tech events like CES, drawing massive attention. And here's a fun fact. In 2021, a billionaire in Dubai bought 2 EHang 216s just to fly guests from his skyscraper penthouse to his private yacht. Flying across the Persian Gulf looked like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Think that's bold? The next drone on the list feels like it came straight from a Japanese anime, and it's taking air mobility to a whole new level. Drive SD05. Unveiled in 2022 by Japanese startup SkyDrive, the SD05 is one of the boldest urban air mobility concepts to date. It's being developed to serve as a flying taxi at Expo 2025 in Osaka. And unlike other small-scale prototypes, the SD05 looks like something truly ready for the future, sleek, efficient, and fully functional. This piloted drone is equipped with 12 electric rotors arranged in 6 pairs, with built-in redundancy to maintain safety in case of a failure. It can reach speeds of around 62 miles per hour, 100 kilometers per hour, with a flight time between 15 and 20 minutes. Just right for short urban hops between airports and city centers. Weighing roughly 880 pounds, 400 kilograms, it can carry 2 occupants, including a pilot. Eventually, SkyDrive plans to make it fully autonomous. The vehicle measures about 13 feet, 4 meters, in length and resembles a futuristic sports car with short wings and rotors instead of wheels. Its all-electric propulsion system is designed not only for efficiency, but also to minimize noise, a key requirement for urban operations. During testing in Japan, the SD05 was significantly quieter than traditional helicopters and produced 0 emissions. As a VTOL, vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, the SD05 can take off from compact areas like parking lots or rooftops with no need for long runways. Navigation is handled by onboard computers, AI, and integrated sensors. For now, a pilot will be present, but autonomy is the long-term goal. SkyDrive was founded by a team of volunteer engineers from Toyota, and the automaker is one of the project's main backers. That brings serious industrial muscle to the table. In fact, their earlier prototype, the SD03, already wowed audiences with public demonstrations including stadium flights. Some Japanese media even compared the visuals to scenes from Blade Runner. Think that's futuristic? The next string on our list was born in Silicon Valley and flies without a pilot, entirely managed by algorithms and onboard systems. And yes, it still carries people. Whisk Aero Gen 6. The Whisk Aero Gen 6 is one of the most advanced passenger drones on the planet, especially when it comes to fully autonomous flight. Developed by California-based Whisk Aero with funding from Boeing, this aircraft represents the 6th generation of a project that's been in the works for over a decade. It's on track to become the first fully autonomous air taxi certified in the US. The Gen 6 is a fixed-wing eVTOL that carries one passenger and no pilot. There are no flight sticks, no manual controls, just full automation guided by artificial intelligence, monitored remotely by ground teams. It's designed to fly itself from takeoff to landing. It features 12 lift rotors embedded along the wings for vertical takeoff and landing, plus a rear-mounted pusher propeller for horizontal flight. It has a top speed of around 137 miles per hour, 220 kilometers per hour, and a range of 25 to 30 miles, 40 to 50 kilometers, perfect for short intercity routes. With a wingspan of about 39 feet, 12 meters, it's compact, but built for efficiency and safety. The airframe uses lightweight composite materials, durable enough for high-frequency operations. Whisk designed the Gen 6 with quadruple redundancy in all critical systems, real-time obstacle detection, weather-aware flight planning, and continuous communication with ground control. This isn't just a drone, it's a flying AI with its own decision-making capability. The Gen 6 is aimed at the urban air mobility market of the near future, sustainable, quiet, electric, and efficient. It's expected to help cut city congestion and transform how people travel over short distances. Even though it's not commercially active yet, the Gen 6 has already logged over 1,600 test flights, including emergency simulations, complex autonomous maneuvers, and formation flying with other drones, all without a pilot. And if that already sounds bold, get ready. The next aircraft can carry 4 people, take off from almost anywhere, and looks like it came straight from a design lab of the future. Archer Midnight. Unveiled in 2023, the Archer Midnight is one of the most promising eVTOLs in the United States. Designed by California-based Archer Aviation, it's built to be a fast, quiet, and affordable solution for urban air mobility, with room for up to 4 passengers plus a pilot. The Midnight uses 12 electric rotors, 6 fixed and 6 tilting, allowing it to take off vertically and smoothly transition into forward flight. This hybrid configuration provides stability, efficiency, and cruise speeds of up to 150 miles per hour, 240 kilometers per hour. It's optimized for short-range trips of about 25 miles, 40 kilometers, but capable of flying up to 100 miles, 160 kilometers when needed. The aircraft has a wingspan of about 46 feet, 14 meters, and stands 10 feet, 3 meters tall. Visually, it's a showstopper, sleek, matte black, with a futuristic, aerodynamic shape and a large glass cockpit. The interior is designed for comfort during short flights, with executive-style seating and soundproofing that keeps noise to a minimum, even when multiple motors are running. The Midnight uses fast-charging batteries that can recharge in about 10 to 12 minutes, allowing for up to 20 flights per day without compromising safety or performance. Archer has already partnered with major industry players, including United Airlines, which has pre-ordered 100 units for potential routes between urban centers and airports across cities like New York and Los Angeles. To give you an idea of how real this is getting, the Midnight is being developed under direct supervision from the FAA and is expected to be among the first certified eVTOLs in the US. And here's a headline-making moment. During its public debut in New York, a prototype completed a test flight from Manhattan to JFK Airport, cutting a nearly 1-hour car trip down to just 7 minutes through the sky. Think that's impressive? The next aircraft combines British engineering with global ambition, and it's already drawing attention from airlines worldwide. Vertical Aerospace VX4. Straight from the United Kingdom, the vertical Aerospace VX4 is Britain's flagship entry in the global race for passenger drones. Unveiled in 2022, this all-electric VTOL was designed to offer a clean, safe, and efficient alternative for regional air transport, fully compatible with today's airport infrastructure. The VX4 seats 4 passengers plus 1 pilot and is powered by 8 electric rotors arranged in pairs. Thanks to its tilting rotor design, it can take off vertically and transition seamlessly into forward flight, reaching a top speed of 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour, and a range of over 100 miles, 160 kilometers, placing it among the top performers in its class. Its 43-foot, 13-meter wingspan is built from advanced composite materials, drawing from aerospace technologies used by Airbus and Rolls-Royce, both technical partners in the project. The result is a lightweight, aerodynamically optimized airframe that looks like a scaled-down business jet. Inside, the VX4 was built with comfort in mind: ergonomic seating, personal air vents, space for hand luggage, and a cabin that's up to 30 times quieter than a conventional helicopter, a key advantage for operations in populated areas. Operationally, it's designed for daily commuter flights, tourist routes, and fast airport transfers, and it's already caught the attention of major players, with over 1,400 pre-orders from global airlines including American Airlines and Virgin Atlantic. Now here's a fun fact. During the 2023 Paris Air Show, the VX4 prototype was displayed right next to commercial jets and military aircraft, and many said it stole the spotlight. People left the event saying it looked like the plane of the future, already here. Loving this journey through the world's most incredible flying machines? Then now's the perfect time to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. That way, you never miss a video about the next generation of drones that seem like science fiction, but are 100% real. And stay tuned, because the next drone on this list is being developed with support from NASA, and it's already close to getting full FAA certification. Joby Aviation S4. The Joby Aviation S4 is one of the most advanced urban air mobility drones in development, and also one of the closest to full-scale commercial launch. Created by California-based Joby Aviation, with direct support from NASA and the U.S. Air Force, the S4 represents more than a decade of R&D, prototyping, and test flights. This eVTOL uses 6 tilting electric motors that allow vertical takeoff and landing, followed by quiet, efficient forward flight. It can reach speeds up to 200 miles per hour, 320 kilometers per hour, and fly for as far as 150 miles, 240 kilometers, on a single charge, one of the longest ranges in its category. It carries 4 passengers plus a pilot, though Joby's long-term vision is full autonomy. With a wingspan of around 39 feet, 12 meters, the S4 has a carbon fiber frame and a design that blends elements of a high-end helicopter with a futuristic jet. Inside, the cabin is sleek and quiet, with premium seating, ambient lighting, and full sound insulation. The rotors are engineered to produce minimal noise, making the S4 up to 100 times quieter than a traditional helicopter during flight. A huge win for urban operation. The aircraft is built for vertiport hubs, where it can recharge quickly between flights using high-density batteries. Joby expects each unit to complete over 1,000 flights per year, all while keeping operating costs significantly lower than conventional helicopters. The company has already logged thousands of test hours and is working closely with the FAA to secure full certification by 2025. Joby also partnered with Delta Airlines to explore using the S4 on routes between major airports and downtown districts in cities like Los Angeles and New York. And here's something many don't know. Joby already supplies modified military versions of the S4 to the U.S. Air Force, where it's being tested for reconnaissance, patrol, and light logistics missions. That alone shows how versatile and trusted this aircraft has become. Think that's innovative? The next entry on our list pushes boundaries even further. Imagine a private jet-style drone with 36 hidden electric engines and a flight system like nothing else in the world. Lilium Jet. The Lilium Jet is one of the boldest innovations in modern aviation. Developed by German startup Lilium GmbH, this eVTOL throws out the traditional look of helicopters and drones, embracing a radically different design: fixed wings, integrated propulsion, and 36 small electric ducted fans embedded in tilting flaps. It's a futuristic blend of airplane, drone, and executive jet. The Lilium Jet can cruise at 174 miles per hour, 280 kilometers per hour, and fly up to 155 miles, 250 kilometers on a single charge, putting it among the longest-range eVTOLs in development. Its aerodynamic efficiency is what sets it apart, allowing longer flights with less energy consumption. It's about 28 feet, 8.5 meters long, and has a wingspan of 43 feet, 13 meters. Its clean, minimalist design features no exposed rotors, giving it the appearance of a sleek, private jet. Inside, the cabin is luxurious. Think lounge-style seating, high-end finishes, and room for 4 to 6 passengers, depending on configuration. Unlike traditional eVTOLs with spinning rotors, the Lilium Jet uses enclosed ducted fans, which reduce noise and deliver more stable thrust during all flight phases. This allows smooth takeoff, cruise, and landing, even in windy or urban conditions. Lilium is focused on regional electric air travel, aiming to replace car and train routes of up to 180 miles, 300 kilometers, with quiet, fast, and emission-free flights between cities. Certification is underway with European aviation authorities, and commercial operations are expected by 2026. Major investors include Tencent and Baillie Gifford, showing strong international confidence in the project. The Lilium Jet even made headlines on the BBC documentary The Jet Zero Revolution, where it was called the first true electric jet. A bold claim, but one that fits the project's vision and engineering. And if you thought this was the peak of innovation, wait until you see the next drone. Developed with scalability and cost efficiency in mind, but still powerful enough to challenge the big names. Autoflight Prosperity 1. The Autoflight Prosperity 1 was designed to answer one big question: how can we make passenger drones scalable, affordable, and practical for everyday use? Developed by Autoflight with engineering teams in Germany and China, the Prosperity 1 brings together simple construction, strong performance, and cost-effective manufacturing. Its design is more conventional compared to flashier eVTOLs like the Lilium Jet, but it's no less capable. The drone uses 10 rotors in total, 8 vertical lift rotors and 2 rear horizontal propellers for forward flight. This setup ensures smooth vertical takeoff and efficient cruising. It reaches a top speed of 124 miles per hour, 200 kilometers per hour, and can fly up to 155 miles, 250 kilometers. The aircraft has a 39-foot, 12-meter wingspan with a wide cabin, sliding doors, and seating for 3 passengers. The interior is practical and modern, featuring a digital navigation panel, onboard climate control, and space for small luggage. Autoflight's key innovation is in its industrial focus. The company plans to mass-produce the Prosperity 1 using standardized processes, which could lower acquisition costs by up to 30% compared to similar aircraft. That makes it especially appealing for air taxi operators and regional transit companies. So far, Autoflight has conducted over 300 certified test flights, including a record-breaking non-stop flight in Germany in 2023, where the Prosperity 1 completed a full 155-mile route on a single charge. And there's more. During a live demo in China, it flew under light rain and crosswinds with remarkable stability. That performance earned the company invitations to work with smart city planners and intercity transportation developers. Balanced, efficient, and built for scale, it's the kind of drone you might actually see flying over your city in the near future. But now, we're shifting gears. The next 2 drones leave urban mobility behind and step into full military territory, with missions, performance, and size that sound almost unreal. MQ-25 Stingray. When it comes to large military drones, the MQ-25 Stingray represents a game-changer for the US Navy. Developed by Boeing, it's the world's first autonomous aerial refueling drone designed to operate directly from aircraft carriers, a feat no other drone has achieved before. First revealed in 2018, the MQ-25 is roughly the same size as an FA-18 fighter jet, with a wingspan of 75 feet, 23 meters, a length of 49 feet, 15 meters, and a max takeoff weight exceeding 33,000 pounds, 15 metric tons. It's powered by a Rolls-Royce AE3007N turbofan engine, the same used in some commercial regional jets, and cruises at about 550 mph, 885 kilometers per hour. Its range exceeds 745 miles, 1,200 kilometers, and it can carry over 15,000 pounds, 7,000 kilograms, of fuel to refuel other aircraft mid-air. The MQ-25 is built for fully autonomous operations on and off aircraft carriers. It takes off, performs its mission, and lands, all without human input, using advanced sensors, communication systems, and navigation algorithms. The Navy has already conducted live carrier-based trials aboard the USS George H.W. Bush. Its visual profile is striking: wide wings, a top-mounted air intake, stealthy curves, and no cockpit at all. It's silent, smart, and built to support long-range missions by extending the fuel range of fighter jets and bombers. And here's a piece of aviation history. In 2021, during a test flight, the MQ-25 successfully refueled an FA-18 Hornet mid-air, with no pilot controlling the drone, marking a historic moment in naval aviation. Impressive? Sure. But it's not the end, because the next and final drone on this list is so massive. It can monitor entire countries from 60,000 feet, for more than 30 hours straight. RQ-4 Global Hawk. At the top of the list is the RQ-4 Global Hawk, one of the most advanced and largest unmanned aircraft ever created. Built by Northrop Grumman and operated by the U.S. Air Force, the Global Hawk is designed to surveil, scan, and monitor entire regions with incredible precision. And the best part? It does all of that autonomously for up to 32 hours non-stop. This high-altitude giant has a wingspan of 131 feet, 40 meters, about the same as a Boeing 737, with a length of 49 feet, 15 meters, and a max takeoff weight of 32,000 pounds, 14.6 tons. In short, it's bigger than many commercial planes, but it flies solo, without a pilot on board. It's powered by a Rolls-Royce AE3007H turbofan, reaching a cruise speed of 390 miles per hour, 630 kilometers per hour, and flying at altitudes above 60,000 feet, 18,000 meters, higher than any commercial aircraft. From that height, it can scan over 38,000 square miles, 100,000 kilometers squared per day, using advanced radar, thermal cameras, infrared sensors, and real-time imaging systems. The Global Hawk plays a critical role in intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance (ISR) operations across the globe, from the Middle East to North Korea to humanitarian missions, including disaster mapping and response planning. Visually, it's futuristic: a long nose cone, sleek fuselage, glider-like wings, and no visible pilot space. Despite its size, it's designed to be stealthy and radar-resistant, ideal for high-altitude missions where discretion is key. Culturally, the Global Hawk marks a shift in military strategy, offering real-time, satellite-quality imagery with the mobility of an aircraft. No other drone covers as much area with such precision, for such long durations. Here's something few people know. NASA operates its own modified version of the Global Hawk for climate research, flying directly over hurricanes and major storm systems to collect data that manned aircraft could never reach safely. These machines are changing how humanity flies, defends, delivers, and explores, one autonomous mission at a time. Over the course of this video, you've seen the 10 largest drones in the world, and they're far from toys. These are real aircraft, packed with cutting-edge technology, reshaping how we move, monitor, and even go to war. From air taxis in crowded cities to uncrewed giants scanning entire continents, these drones prove that the future isn't coming, it's already here, flying quietly above our heads. And the most mind-blowing part? There's no one in the cockpit. So now tell me in the comments, which of these drones impressed you the most? Would you ride in a fully autonomous passenger drone? And how soon do you think we'll see these flying over your city? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. That helps us grow the channel and tells YouTube that this kind of content deserves to reach more people. We've got more amazing machines, flying marvels, and extreme innovations coming up, so stay tuned. See you in the next video.